All right, I got a little thought of the day today for everybody on this wet ass Saturday. I've been thinking about this a lot lately as like more people kind of talk about the podcast and just, what they love about it. And it's funny because I put myself, and Dalton puts himself out there in a lot of ways that maybe don't fit the traditional like role we play in society or our jobs or whatever it may be. And I think it's really funny that, people are going to love you for a lot of different reasons. They probably actually won't like hate you and many others. And really, like, at the end of the day, they don't, care most of the time. And if they do, who cares? Because at the end of the day, it's funny when you put your whole self out into something, how basically people like your shit more or love you and the things you do more because they can, one, see that you're authentic, and then two, like, whether they agree with everything you say, they just see aspects and more things that they like align with, or again, don't. And it doesn't push them away. They just kind of take thing for thing. It's like, yep, I like that. Nope, didn't love that. And then they just move the fuck on. But like the net result of you being authentic is putting out your best quality material and your best quality self forward. So whether that's, you being in your career, you being, looking for relationships in your life, or, anything that you do, it doesn't have to be just like specifically content or anything like that. It's just the way you show up for yourself is going to permeate into, how you show up in other aspects of your life. And if you're not showing up as your full self, despite what people may or may not think of you, then, you're just going to end up being frustrated and like toning yourself down and putting yourself, back in the box, like the Dalton and I have talked about. So I would really advise people to put their full selves out, their opinions out into the world. I don't mean it necessarily on social media. I just mean in just how they act, just like be you. And again, you don't have to ruffle feathers. You're not looking for disagreements by any means, but like if you're not, if you don't want to be a part of something, or you don't want to have a certain conversation, or you want to have a different conversation, just have it, right? So anyways, yeah, like I just think it's when you're your whole self, you get the most out of your life, and the right things will come into your life. And if you're not being your whole self, then the fragmented parts are going to show, and that's where you're going to have issues. And actually over time, that's where you get led down paths that aren't for you. So it's just a thought of the day for everybody. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm just vibing on some creative shit over here. I'm really excited for the podcast to come out. There's going to be lots of good stuff in it. So I hope all of you tune in, and have a good day.